project like Greening America's Capitals is really important for a city like Phoenix because it brings all the different partners to the same table, helps them identify their goals and their concerns, and create a shared vision that they can all get behind. I'm Abby Hall. I'm a policy analyst with the Environmental Protection Agency's Office of Sustainable Communities. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona for the Greening America's Capitals Design Workshop. Greening America's Capitals helps communities incorporate sustainable design into their planning and development. This is an entirely visual process. We are trying to bring these ideas to life. This is what your street looks like now. We take a photograph and then we say, we've drawn what your street could look like based on the goals that you've outlined for us. So especially those before and afters, I think, are what are really elegant for people to see what could become of their street. And that's what later helps them pull down extra funding and get extra support, because people go, oh, you already know exactly what you want on this street and you've got all the right partners on board. So day one is we bring focus groups together and we figure out what people like about their neighborhood, what they don't like, and how we can start to move towards a vision. Day two of a workshop like this lets the designers start to process all the input they got on day one. And it also has us check back in with the community through a public process. Any step in a workshop like this, day one, day two, day three, we like to be very transparent. So we have intentional public workshops that you'll see in the evening hours, but we also have an open door policy in the design room where anybody can wander in and ask questions, provide input. We want to have those sort of ad hoc moments of feedback from the community and the stakeholders. And so day three is the sort of wrap up where we say, here's what we heard you say, here's what it looks like, here's what we're going to go home and really distill into a plan for your community. Did we get it right? Day three is that sort of last chance for community to tell us in this process whether they think what we're doing is right or wrong and whether it really captures their vision. We take all of this input and this feedback and we try to put it into a document that the city and the community can use. So this program is important to EPA because it lets us create examples in each state of what a sustainable community really looks like. So Greening America's Capitals helps the community, just like they did here in Phoenix, come up with a plan and a vision, and that's just the first step. But they can use those visuals and that shared common idea for what they want to see, and they can go out and they can get more funding and more support. It's just easier for them to move a project forward when they have this first step conceptual design.